please do just bear with me because my audio might sound like complete shit because I had to. My OBS completely crashed. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! This will become a video. It might actually. I'm gonna start recording. This very well might become a video. I should find out a way to put the chat on. EU5 does look great. Please, someone tell me if my audio is shit. Because I had to reset my OBS. Like, completely factory reset it. So, I don't know. All my audio settings have just gone down the drain. Oh my god, that's loud. Oh my god, that's loud. Oh my ears. Sorry, I want you guys to be able to hear this as well. It's so loud. Holy shit. Oh my god. Shut up. Oh my fucking ears. Oh my ears. Okay. Oh. We can turn this up a bit. 10%. I'll leave the default music on. Can you guys actually hear the audio? This is the real question. Capture EU5. Whoa! Video game! I don't know how loud that is for you guys. I also don't know how loud my mic is. I really need to listen to it. Okay, my mic is very loud, so I'm just going to turn that down a bit. So... thing. I could have sworn there was a thing about audio where you want to change it to the meters to true peak because that actually tells you what's going on. Yeah, I feel like my mic is very loud. I'm going to just turn it down by like 10 decibels. And then I'm also going to just turn the game audio down a bit. -5 sounds good. would like people to tell me if my audio is shit. I normally balance it in. The game is not very responsive, is it? Graphics Vulcan, so my computer doesn't crash. VSync off. VSync on. I don't remember. We'll see if we get tearing. Map object. Just turn everything to ultra. I want to see how badly this runs. Just turn everything on. Is there like highest? Ultra. Okay, it wants me to restart the game. This very well also might crash my computers. We will see. Oh, I do need to change. I forget with YouTube streaming, you need to like change stuff around. Stream manager, where are you? YouTube studio. Show more. Tag EU5 strategy. Sure, I can't be asked to do more than that. The most important thing is actually setting the game to EU5. And then we're good. I still don't know how to play this game at all, by the way. To be utterly clear. Map names always on. I kind of looked at that. Filling impossible terrain. I feel like probably. Flat map mode. Zoomed out. Yeah. Sure. Uh, 24-hour digital. Let's not send data. Autosave every year with 15 autosaves. Actually, like every half year. 10. It's due like every half year with 5. I have enough space on my computer. We can just do 10. Game speed when war starts. No change. Controls. Pan speed. Sure. I don't like panning with the mouse, so I'm just going to turn it off. Interface, GUI scaling, tooltip. Mouse tendency. That... Why does that feel so bad? Can I just make the delay 0? That feels good, I think. Like if I go up to something. Like Klaus fits. No. These look like development bits, by the way. And also, I don't know why this is so low quality. Also, the stream is really low quality for you guys. And I don't know why. Guess I should just turn the bitrate up. Yeah, I know, but the game doesn't... At least on my... When I'm looking at my own stream on your guys' end, the middle of the screen just does not look very good. Oh, it's because for some reason I'm auto 720p. Okay. That's why, then. That'll be why. I might do mouse tendency, actually. We'll see. That looks fine. Audio display looks fine. Oh, they already have it on C. Okay. I know the tooltips in this game are very, like, customizable. If I just search... No. That's not search. Oh, that's annoying. There's no search. Okay, all I want to make sure is find is on F. Those are all the map modes. This looks very broken. Okay, I can't find it, ironically enough. That should all be fine. You can look at achievements. Don't know any achievements. Anyway, new game. What are the recommended countries? Hungary, Ottomans, Naples, Norway. Chat. I know what I'm picking. Oh, it's lagging. This is very, by the way. This is live. This is crazy. Not many people are live, but I am. Oh, do we have any historical? We have. Okay, if we were to play as the High Judicature of Arborea, we would be mostly Sardinian, which is beautiful and lovely, and I love that for us. So I don't know why the game looks so shit when you zoom out. Oh god, that took ages to load. Okay, I might mess with the quality a bit. But you get no country events and one country bonus. And it's from being a judicate, which gives Progress towards traditionalist, progress towards centralization, efficiency of our cabinet. Like, that's good. But there are certainly better countries to play. Mallorca does not get anything. To be honest, we probably play Genoa. I don't know what we play. Like, I really did want to play a Sardinian minor, but like, this is just a bit sad. Oh, come on then. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. You just sort by unique content. Florence. We could do Florence. I want to do I know what I want to do though. I don't know if we can form Sardinia. We are Italian. I don't know what that gives us. You do have a Judicate. If only I knew how to play the game. How do I get Iron Man enabled? How do I get achievements enabled? Okay, I have to enable Iron Man. Normal difficulty. What do you mean ahistorical turns off achievements? That's ridiculous. What the freak? I think step 1 might stop doing now. Well, that might be card with whatever we have here. I will need to set these up. Raw materials. What do we actually start with? Wheat, lumber, wool, nothing. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. How do I enable Iron Man? This is the question. I'm okay with all these settings. How do I... Yes. Okay, click that button. Sure. I know what we're doing today. We are a monarchy, which is interesting. Sexy Sardinia. Right, flashbang. Oh, this is a lot. And also, it just takes. I don't like. Yeah, I need to change some of the settings. Okay, I accidentally got rid of that because I wanted to go to settings. Interface. Mouse tendency is not mouse tendency. I want timer lock with a delay of 0. And then... I think this game would look good, but it actually looks shit. I don't know what I've done to the... Like, why does this look so horrible? It looks like clay. I don't know. If I just go to graphics. Like, what have I done wrong here? Save my changes and I'm just going to restart the game. Because I think I might have just turned on anti-aliasing, annoyingly. do I make the game look good? That's my question. Just countless tech issues, huh? Now the game isn't responding. Uh-oh. There we go. Check some question mark. Uh-oh. Graphics. Ah, God. This is going horribly. Let's continue as Arbori. This is very ugly. I don't know why this is just constantly in the top right. Also, I don't know why this is so laggy. That reminds me so much of... Why did that look so bad? Why does everything look so bad in this game? I don't know. Everything's so... Chat, I don't know what I've done wrong. Also, the audio is still a bit too loud. What have I done wrong to the graphics? Chat, I need some help. I need some help. I don't know why the game looks so bad. Okay. I give up on making the game look good, I guess. Okay, where do I even start? We have a navy. Yeah, how do I even start? Okay, they want me to unite Italy. Okay, lots of interesting things. Lack of commander. I think generally you want, as far as I remember... God, why does the game look so bad? I don't know what I've done wrong. Proximity. Control. Okay, so we have good control here and we don't have good control there. Tax base. Development. What I really want is not markets. I want like urbanization. Where would that be? Is there a search here? Yeah. Search urbanization. No, that's not a map mode apparently. How do I... Location ranks. Sure, call it that. Okay, we have a town and just a bunch of rural areas. We are all Sardinian. We are all Catholic. This is very good. Do we have any buildings anywhere? We have buildings in our capital and that's about it. The food balance. Right. Possible rivals. Okay. Kind of figuring that out would probably be a smart idea. So we're insignificant compared to them. We're insignificant compared to them. Who can I... This is a bit different to... How do I rival someone? Where is my country screen? Huh? I'm so confused. Chat, how do I rival someone? Wait, are we in the Tunisian market? Ooh, we are. I don't think that's a good thing. Yeah, look how much better the Genovian market is. I saw something in a gameplay video. You can like... We have diplomats, right? Yeah, we got full diplomats. You can... There is a diplomacy action. Economy actions. I don't know what that does. Request market access preference. All of my things get market attraction to Genoa. So I think that should mean when we unpause... No, not even when we unpause. Literally right now. All of our things... So we have worse market access. Because, like, obviously we're quite far away. But we're not that far away. I think that does still mean some of our things are still in the Genovian market, which is quite annoying. I don't know how I get them to be in the... No, actually, I think everything's in the... Yeah, everything's in the Genovian market. Sorry. I do need to assign fucking map mode keys because, Jesus Christ, this is getting infuriating. Map modes. So... Political... Okay, political is different to this one. Political is specifically country borders, which to be honest I might like more. But no, we want to go terrain. Okay. I do think this game looks ugly as shit, but I don't know if that's just something I've done wrong. Why is... What do I want to see? Proximity and control. I probably want those on the same thing. Religion and culture, I probably want the same thing. We can do that on S. I like that. I like that. I like to have raw materials on control W and markets on W. Tactical, we could put that on R. I need to know what tactical actually does. So does that tell me where a fort is? It does. But it's not like the fort map mode. It's just like a... Here's the negatives you will get. Because why is this? Because it's a forest? Yeah. Okay, and then we can put... So we can put this on control R. So I know this is boring as shit, but it's it's literally the only way to play the game. Put that on control R. Where is... Where on earth is fortification. Put that on. What else do we want? Development would probably be good to have. Development and prosperity. And then satisfaction. Do you like this cool gameplay of me pressing keybinds? Now, let's go. Now I can press W and actually see the markets. We do actually have a navy of 1 boat. It's a galley. Is a galley the good one or the bad one? It uses salt. I do actually have a mouse with side buttons, but I don't tend to use it. And to be honest, one of the keybinds on that mouse is just play audio. So yeah, if I want to go see control now, I press A. You can see that we do not have much control over here. So livestock and lumber out here is not going to make... Like, we're not going to make much money from it. But the wine? Ooh, the wine. Okay. Okay. Obviously, we want to go in... I still don't know how you see this screen, by the way. Is it just in diplomacy? So... Oh, you press that. Okay, I need to get used to pressing images. Is there anyone who we are not much weaker than? I don't think so. All of these are like, you are completely insignificant. You are weaker than them. If we can get like a help. What we really want is ally someone to then fight Aragon. And that would mean we'd have to have a better navy than Aragon. To be honest, we could just take these Genoese holdings. But to be honest, they don't seem very good. That's roads. Where have I put development? Not on control D for some reason. Okay, this is development. Yeah, so we would want to go... We want to take Cagliari. Come on. We want to take Cagliari. So who are the enemies? Who are your enemies? This is okay. This UI is in lots of ways worse than EU4 because I cannot tell who does not like them. I guess I'll have to just wait and see who they rival. Inefficient minting. Well, then mint until we're not. That is not a lot of minting. That's very funny. We make most tax from taxing our commoners, weirdly. I guess we are higher on that, but like still. Do we have any clergy? Sorry. How do I see this? Society. I do actually have Ligurians here as well, and we discriminate against the Corsicans. If I sort by... No. How do I sort by social class? Those are the burghers. I do have clergy. I just do not have much clergy. I have a very small amount of clergy. Oh, there we see down there. We see down here. We do not have very many clergy. We are mostly peasants and labourers, and then mostly burghers. There are 100 soldiers. Why? Oh, because we have a professional navy, I would assume. Okay. Let me figure out what we're doing here. We obviously want a Genoese alliance. Why would they not? Because we're so much weaker than them, and they want my land. Okay. We're going to have to see who Aragon rivals, and we just want to build a strong navy, a stronger navy than Aragon, and then do something about that. I don't know if we want to sign anything yet. We do get this Judica, which does seem very nice. I do want to look at this whole value system. There's this whole like, where is it? It feels very sticky. Which I understand, but because of how I've done it, but it's still quite annoying. How do I fucking see? Is it in society? No. We do. I don't know how high these are. We have quite a high cultural tradition and influence, I think. We compare it to Ligurian. Oh no, it's horrible. It's horrible. Our culture is horrible. I don't know how we make it better. Jesus Christ, what am I doing? Form new country? Oh, Sardinia, tier 2. Oh, that's the goal. That's the goal. Chat, I don't know what I'm doing. How do I look at all the... Okay, our fucking ruler's Craven. Pedro the Third is Craven, because of course he is. He's also married to this random Piedmontese woman. I don't think she's of any relevance to anything. How do I fucking look at these sliders? Where are the values? Here we go. So we are mostly decentralization right now. I don't know why. It's not named after sardines. I think sardines are named after it. I don't think that's true either. Chat, I don't understand. How do I see why it's ticking this far? Why is it pushing this far? Someone tell me. I know, I understand what the impact is. Just tell me why it's pushing this far. Oh, okay. It is telling me. I'm just fucking blind. So a lot of our laws are quite bad. Communal lands looks pretty bad. Fortification licenses looks pretty bad. Like that's not doing anything for us. That's pretty okay. Monthly prosperity, but progress towards decentralization is bad. And then Judica is actually giving that to us. I do think we are sadly pushing towards traditionalist, which gives cultural tradition, stability, investment cost. When really you want to be innovative, quite obviously, embrace institution cost minus 50%, max literacy. So we need to somehow work towards that, but I think Judica is not going to help there. Although Judica is going to help with centralization and efficiency of cabinet, which seems pretty good. Humanist and spiritualist. Pop conversion speed. That I believe Google. I believe Google. Expected cost of core is pretty good. Trade efficiency is pretty good. More burghers in towns is pretty good. So we probably want plutocracy rather than aristocracy. Although that discipline is nice. Humanist. I don't really know what I want to do here. Neither of these look too useful. Assimilation speed is probably harder than religion. And if we actually look at our cultural map mode here, we do actually have Corsicans, annoyingly. So we are probably going to want to push towards humanist. So basically everything we're not right now. Serfdom, maximum tax for peasants, raw materials output, and then peasant food consumption, monthly prosperity. So you want to go towards free subjects. Conciliatory, efficiency of cabinet is pretty good. More antagonism, but more diplo reputation. Belligerent. Yeah, conciliatory just seems better. Possible frontage. I don't know what this means. What is frontage? Oh, it's how many. It's basically your combat width. Okay. Army initiative is how fast you get onto the field. I don't know what that means. So yeah, to be honest, quantity seems better. Basically just for the army maintenance, but I'm not really going to look to push this at all. Peasant levies is just doing that. We probably want to go defensive. Just because, like... look at where we are. Oh god, that's capturing... Why is that capturing my Steam too? That's not good. Okay. That should be fine, I think. No, that's just really annoying. How do I stop it capturing Steam? Yeah, I've never had that before. Hang on, wait. I might just make it a window capture. That might fix things, maybe? No? Yeah, you actually could, which is quite annoying. Previously, it's never done that before. I don't know why I'm having so many fucking issues. As there's a okay, I don't know why that's so annoying. I don't want it to capture it. I'm gonna. How do I turn off the? How do I turn off the pop-up in the bottom right? I don't know how to turn off the pop-up. This is really annoying. Do not disturb, I guess. That might do it. We'll see. Anyway. Defensive, we probably want to go. Naval, we definitely want to go, and I think we're trending towards that anyway. Navy maintenance, Navy size. Yeah, because we have a Navy, we're trending towards Navy, which is very good. Traditional economy doesn't seem too bad. Capital economy, I think you obviously want to go. Building cost, food production is bad. Production efficiency, though. No, I do not think this game has a chance at the Game Awards. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know what the categories are. Communalism, individualism. Army morale seems very good. Pop migration speed as well. Revoke privilege cost and estates liking you more is probably pretty good, though. I mean, individualism is nice, but we don't have to push individualism. Am I in the Tunis market at all? I don't think I am. No, all of my provinces are in the Genoese market. I'm going through this very slowly. We're not going to assign rivals. We are going to look at government reforms. So we do have the Judicate, which I think I'm going to keep because trend towards centralization and efficiency of our cabinet, I think, is nice. These all, I think, very good. But I think the most obvious one, which we can't do. Oh, no, we can do. Is autocracy. Is it autocracy? Isn't there one that gives trend towards centralization? Oh, you need 50 towards naval, and then you can get this, which is very good. But I guess we'll put in autocracy. Like it gives us trend towards aristocracy, but we already have so much trend there that it's probably not going to matter too much. And it's not like this is bad. Discipline is good. Like plutocracy would be nice eventually, but it's not necessarily like necessary. And the crown power, I'm fairly confident, is very nice. Because currently our crown power is being taken by some things, increased by some things. So royal marriage rights seems very good. This does not seem very good, which I might get rid of that. That seems fine. That's a lot to get rid of. Tax efficiency seems fine. Communalism is bad, but that's like the only one I want to get rid of is this, but it's 130 stability to get rid of. Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna give the autocracy one because yeah, that's increased our crown power by 4%. I do want to get rid of communal lands, and it's not that much stability to get rid of. Yeah. Get rid of communal lands. So they don't particularly like us. The commoners do not like us anymore. If we just stop taxing them as much. Yeah, we want to turn them off just so they go up. Because they're currently at 10%. I kind of wish these bars at the top told you what percent they were at. I know it shows it with a little bar. But you know. And we can look at granting some more privileges to them so they like us more. Autonomous villages gives progress towards decentralization. We don't like that. We don't like progress towards decentralization. Do we want free subjects or do we want serfdom? Free subjects for the monthly prosperity, almost definitely. No. Go back to my estates. How do I see the which was the estates? This is such a mess to muddle through. I don't know why I did this late at night. Not society, not diplomacy, not military, not geopolitics. Bro, where are estates? Oh, it's just the first screen. I'm so bored. I'm so bored. Okay, we want free subjects. I'm so bored. I'm so cooked. So, like, I think this one looks good. Represented in Parliament. It gives them a lot more power. I don't... What is this? Oh, legitimacy. So it will cost legitimacy, but this will give us progress towards free subjects. And it will make them like us more, which is probably more important. And to be honest, I can probably give them something else as well. Like, to be honest, common militias makes our levies better, which we're going to want anyway. The legitimacy does give us crown power, so I don't want to really go below 50% or something. That feels very good. More trade capacity seems very good. Am I taxing the burgers at all? I am actually. They're giving us 0.04 ducats. Okay. That's not like really worth it. Gold output is not particularly useful right now. Progress towards capital economy. Maritime presence. This urban development grant seems very good. Treasury rights also seems pretty good. Oh, both of these seem very... I might just give both of them. Because it will make us trend towards capital economy. Which we are not doing right now. In fact, we have quite a large trend towards... do you want to give the nobility anything? Probably not, but let's just look. Anything towards centralization. Progress towards naval is nice, but we already have quite a lot of progress anyway. Progress towards innovative. That's good, but like it's not good enough. And to be honest, we are taxing the nobles the most, but we want the commoners to like us more. So we can tax them more. Their equilibrium is 100% though. So that will go up. So we will be able to tax them a lot more. Is there anything we can give the clergy? What do the clergy currently have? That's not great. That's trend towards centralization. That's pretty important. It doesn't really matter how much I tax them right now because they are not giving me anything. But trend towards centralization feels quite important. This also makes Catholic nations like us more. Why do the nobles hate us so much? Is it because I gave out too many things to other people? Does it not say when that happens? Like if I give another thing out to the burghers, like that one's good. Both of these are very, very good. I like this one. So yeah, so this makes the nobility like you less. Every time you give something to someone else, it makes them like you less. Their satisfaction is 50%. So if I... So at what point are they unhappy? What counts as unhappy? Is it 20%? Is it because this will just go up, right? If we just stop taxing them, this will just go up when we unpause. Okay, we'll look at that. I do have diplomats. So could I get an alliance with someone? Banks. I can get alliances with banks or the county of Saluzzo. That's very funny, especially considering what I want to do to Corsica. Diplomatic capacity is 3. We could ally Saluzzo, but I don't think they're going to do much for us. Guarantee. Send characters to Prussian Crusade. Okay. Okay. Form a new defensive league. That's quite interesting. I mean, I probably just want to... I want to see who... Aragon... Yeah, so I think 20% is the... thingy. I could just pay them some money and they'll like us more. Go on. Yeah, so it is 20%. Is the satisfaction, or maybe 25, but 20%. So are we now trending to everything I want to trend towards? We are not trending towards innovative. We are now trending towards centralization. That's quite important. We are trending towards free subjects. We are still trending towards naval. It's not by a lot, but enough. I could probably give out more estates. I'm just a bit scared of doing that. I could give out more clerical estates. Actually, I could give out more estates to people who are not the clergy because I'm not taxing the clergy. But I want to see what happens with our tax after we unpause. There are unprofitable buildings. I'm sure there are. No current research. Organized religion, I guess. How do I open the tree? Oh, here we go. Where are we? So we're going organized religion. Institution growth does not do us much. Possible burgers is probably pretty good. I mean, we want diplomats, I guess. And then that, and then we'll come and look at what else we have. Possible cabinet actions. So I want to appoint someone from the crown. Nope. we have no babies. We have no crown people to do stuff in. So who are the most powerful estates? It is. I would assume it's the nobility, but. Yeah, it's the nobility. Nobility with 34%. And then it's the burghers and clergy are relatively equal, then the commoners have nothing. So if I look at the cabinet actions, because I want to know what I want to do. I could change societal change, so I could get to centralization faster. Monthly legitimacy. We do kind of want that. Max control, monthly control for a province. So annoyingly, we're split between two provinces here. So that's not going to be very good. Because if I do develop province, it's just going to do that. Obviously, I want to move my capital to Cagliari at some point. I'm not insane. I know what I want in my life. Yeah, possible Diplo actions. Can improve relations. I probably want to improve Genoese relations just generally. I do want to wait a second though. Inefficient minting. Fine. Can you automate minting? You cannot. You could get a bit more minting out of this. 0.09. Wait for that. Oh, okay. So we don't have any. Why is our minting so bad? I don't particularly understand. I guess because we need more gold and silver, and because we switched over to the Genoese market, we don't have much gold or silver. I guess that's what I would assume. Army maintenance 0. Cost of court. We could go down a bit. No, we need a bit more than that. Diplomatic spending, we can just turn all the way down. Stability, we don't need to pay for. Naval maintenance, I guess we want to pay for. How do I, is there missions? How do I make a navy do something? Ooh, this is going to be hard. Where is the button to do something with a navy? Select objective. Okay. Patrol the seas. There. So that will patrol seas now. So that should start to increase. Control here. Because if I look at proximity, okay, we're not really going through the... We're not really going through the sea at all because we're right next to it. So that's actually kind of useless right now. So I'm actually gonna mothball this navy. And I'm also going to turn off my navy maintenance. And I hope that doesn't start to push us away from naval. Where am I looking? I think we're still getting pushed towards naval just because we have, like, we no longer have the navy maintenance. We do now have the navy size. We still have the navy size. So, not much we can do about that. Possible cabinet actions. I guess strengthen government, so we have to spend less on that, which is a mill task, so we will appoint someone with high mill. It doesn't really matter if the clergymen get more powerful, does it? Because they're already quite powerful. And then monthly dev feels a bit pointless. I do kind of want the Diplo one. Because it'll increase our improved relations and just our Diplo. That would be someone from the nobles, but also I don't really care. Because I feel like I need people from the nobles to like me more. The nobles are still quite powerful, but they're not uber powerful. And it is going to go up. So I don't know why I'm going to unpause just for a second. Let it tick. The game tick a day. And then hopefully... No, it still thinks I'm in the... That's not right. It still thinks I'm in the fucking... This is the market I'm in. I'm in this market. I should be buying stuff from this market. Okay, I don't understand. We are trending towards centralization very, very slowly. We are slowly going towards traditionalist, which is fine. We can sort something out of that later. We are going towards free subjects quite heavily. We're going towards conciliatory quite heavily. We're going towards quantity just a bit, which is fine. Offensive, defensive, we're just staying where we are, which is fine. We are going towards naval. We're not going towards capital economy at all. I guess we'll have to change some things. Unprofitable buildings. This is a system that is so much to do. Yeah, we have so many buildings here, but like, what the fuck are we gonna do with this? So why does it not say how much money it's making? Our brewery... If I just look at our goods, we have wheat. We have wine. So I guess we'll get rid of this. Well, no, because eventually we want to use the... No, none of these are going to get production scale. So the weaponsmith isn't going to give us much either. I'm destroying these buildings, I guess. Yeah, and the pottery isn't going to give us production scale either. I should really see if I can change, if changing the production method would give me more money. No, that would never make money. Marketplace gives what? Trade advantage, trade capacity. Wharf gives sailors trade capacity and can build ships. So we do want that because we want our sailors to tick up. Paper maker is actually making quite a lot of money. I don't know why, but it is. And then this takes in paper, which is very good. And the Potter's Guild is just never going to make money. So I'm just going to get rid of the mason here. So the granary uses the outputs of masonry, which is masonry, and then this takes in clay. I don't think there are, yeah, the other production method, which takes in stone, is not as good. And also, I have to think about economies of scale. We're only going to get from here to here and here to here, so we do probably want another province here. So we are probably going to want a town here, I would imagine. Somewhere along here. Like, it's supposed to be like a town here. But we don't have a town there. So we probably want one in the woods here somewhere. And then if I look at, as opposed to vegetation, topography, plateau, proximity of Hercules. Okay, so the plateau is quite annoying, but it's not like we can't make it. The mason is unprofitable, but it's not that unprofitable. And then if I go, there must be a building manager, right? That'll give us a trend towards, like, I understand these probably employ things differently. We do need more trend towards capital economy though. So I'm gonna do buildings, employment method most profitable first. And I'll do first come first serve. I'll just leave it there. I think this is fine. That goes towards traditional economy though. This is only a 10 step hit. Okay, that'll go up. We want our marketplaces to go up almost. We definitely want marketplaces, I would imagine. What would make the most profit right now? Paper would make the most profit. Definitely. Is this just buildings? If I go to goods. If I made some fur, that would make 0.8. If I made paper, yeah, so I definitely want to make fur and wool and lumber. But realistically, I can't afford it. I can't afford to make anything. That's very funny. Yeah, okay, I can't afford to make buildings. So in the Genoese market, countries, if we sort by trade advantage, we should also be in this, but how much are we in this? This is why I don't understand. Why is our trade capacity so tiny? Okay. I genuinely don't understand. Is there an automation tab over here? Automation. Production methods, sure. Do not turn anything else on apart from basic. So that should start trading for me. So that should tick over now. Oh, Genoa's declared us their rival. That's not good. Okay, who is rivals of Genoa? Tortona. Tortona are their rival, but I fear... I'm not really able to review your... I assume that's levy size. How the fuck do I do this? This is so... How do I see who... How do I see your diplomatic map mode? I don't know. Who is rival? Aragon's rival Castile. So presumably we want to improve... Let's make a defensive league against Genoa. Can we get Parma in it as well? Or is defense league, like, can I not invite them to my current defense league? So if I went to diplomacy, invite to defense league, no one would accept. What the fuck is this? Oh, some random one. Yeah, this Genoese issue is going to be an issue. I do need some sort of... Maybe I can get Provence to help me. King Robert Anjou. Where his fucking name is. I do need some sort of ally. Maybe... Minus 77, minus 70. This is probably our best bet, isn't it? I feel like. Why is our prestige going down? Oh, that's not good. How do I get my prestige to go up? Oh, that's not good. Okay. We're not going to get that. The real fucking question is, how do I get Genoa to not kill me? If I could very easily see everyone else's opinion of you, that'd be brilliant. Is there a diplomacy? So if I click opinion, then I click Genoa. No. So is blue good or bad? I'm so confused. Is blue good or bad? War. They're not at war with me. This is not a very good legend. So do you hate? I'm so confused. So according to this legend, Milan is the Genoese overlord? That's just not true. Ah, this is infuriating. Okay. So annoying. My God. Is there any way I can get Provence to join an alliance with me? They have positive opinion, but that's about it. So probably not. I just... How do I see your diplomacy? I want to see your diplomacy. So what does this fucking light blue mean? This legend is horror. This legend is just wrong. Owned? That's not the same color. I don't understand what this means. So presumably this means the Verenan enemy is that. So you have no other enemies. So does Milan like you or not? Yes, I understand that's Milan's opinion of me. I understand that. But how do I see the Milanian opinion of Genoa? Here we go. I've figured it out somehow. Yeah, so Milan does like them. Venice doesn't like them. If we could get an alliance with Venice, that'd be fantastic. So improving relations there. 4 people get an alliance with. We should probably get an alliance with Saluzzo, right? Just so we have an ally. So how do I see how many troops I have? This is the question. What's really like pissing me off is that it doesn't have the same kind of when you click on someone else's screen, you see the same thing as when you click on your screen that EU4 had, which kind of let you, because here I can quite easily see how many troops they have. How do I see that for myself? Military, maybe? See my fort limit. I have 744 levies, which is not nearly close to the 7,885 that Genoa have. So I really need to, like... That's not... How do I go to the fucking diplomacy screen? Thank you. So we could maybe get a guarantee from Aragon. If we improved relations a bit, we could certainly get a guarantee from Aragon. Why is my diplomat so low? Oh, because we're improving Provincian and... I'm not going to improve Verona. I'm just going to improve... Huh? Oh, did I just month tick? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I need a diplomat to do that. There's nothing I can do about that. So what are our current trades? What currently are we doing? Tunis to some other market. To the Egyptian market. We're sending dyes. Okay. I don't know what that was. At least 20,000 food. So we are taxing everyone a decent amount. I don't know why. Oh, because I gave them money and they have too much power. They don't have their needs. Yeah, we really need like fruit. Which to be honest means we need more market access. Which to be honest means we want to make a marketplace, I would imagine. I would imagine. Is it like, can we make like trade anything else? Trade office? Maritime presence? Would arguably be good, but right now not actually that good. Yeah, we're going to want to make a marketplace. I would imagine because... So because like I probably will want to make my own market eventually. It's like we're sitting in a weird kind of in between place here. Or we want to move the Tunisian market, one of the two. So my RGOs will not make much money. Sadly. So what is Genoa in? Because we want to go in the opposite one. Genoa is in the Ghibellines. And we want to join the Guelphs. So you're in the Catholic Church. I don't know how this works. We are in a defensive league. With one other guy that also hates Genoa. Don't know what else I'm meant to be doing, really. Really waiting for money. 100 Years War has happened. I kind of wish this was like red and blue or something like that. This being tamed, like I think a lot of the map colors is completely ridiculous right now. So I will eventually want to ask Wolf's Bounty. And to be honest, I want that from Aragon. I will want to make a defensive alliance against Genoa. Could also make a Tailor's Guild. It feels like we really need fruit. I don't understand. No, tell me why you're unhappy. Yes, but who needs the fruit? That's the question. This is what I want to know. I want to know who needs the fruit and why. Okay, but why? Okay. I understand that you have needs, but I want to know the needs of everyone. So how do I find the needs of everyone? We're spending stuff on salt. How do I find everyone's needs? So how do I see the market access? So how do I see market access? Where is the... There we go. Oh, God. I'm just trying to understand. So I understand there are pops who are missing goods, but how do I know what goods pops need? So if I go to a pop, how do I see what they need? I have now found what burgers need. I will look at what to build. I will probably just build for profit though. I would imagine. I understand there's inefficient melting. I also understand that I don't have enough beeswax. I'm curious to see what are we actually trading in. We're using all our trade proceeds to export marble to Bordeaux. Sure. So I do probably want a lot more trade advantage. Which means we can only get really 3 more levels. So I don't actually know what we want to do. We would make the most money from building a cloth. A tailor's guild. To be honest, we can tailor's guild take in wool and then economies of scale. Build some wool in the whatever province there's wool that's near us. This one. Allies. To be clear, this is like a horrible way to learn this game because I am not in any capacity capable of doing anything, right? Like, it feels like I'm not really capable of doing anything at all. I don't understand. Oh. Sure. Unhappy estates, those numbers will go up. We're mainly getting money from commoners right now. So if we could make them happier, that would be nice. But right now, our commoners and our nobility are quite unhappy. I could press royal marriage. With who? Savoy? I really do want to, but you know. Request guarantee. Aragon on -31. Oh, that's so close. Invite to defensive league. I really need this guarantee, actually. We're going to improve Aragonese for the universe. I can't afford to lose that legitimacy. Strengthening government we need. We can now appoint this guy. And we're going to get him to do... we're going to get him to do an admin task because it's good like that. I'm going to do develop province. Sure. The game does seem very opaque to me currently. It's not great. I think we can now make a building if we wanted to. So if we just look at profitability, yeah. Why is it so much? Because it uses masonry. You know, it's 50 ducats. I guess because masonry is so expensive. I just search masonry. Oh, it's actually like decently normal. So really, this is a stupid... You never really want to import. Because we don't have... I'm going to stop automating market. Because like it's not like we have a lot to deal with. Keep automating production methods. But if we just look at this and go goods with very expensive. I wish I could see. I wish there was like a recommended trade goods thingy. Which there isn't, which is quite annoying. I wish there was a way I could just tell the automation to only do... we'd still get a decent. We still get a decent amount. Yeah, because we don't really have trade advantages anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, we can now make our building. We go to goods. And yeah, so fine cloth would make a lot, and we get thing of scale. I just don't know what this employs. So that these all employ burgers. These employ laborers, right? So what is this? Is this the Black Death? Okay, it's gone now, I guess. We should start making money from this. States like us more or more Diplo rotate. I'm going to take Diplo rep because currently I just need people to like us. They don't. Aragon do a decent man. Here's the thing. I don't actually want Aragon to like me in the long run. But I just need to take these like 3 provinces off Genoa and to be honest, Corsica off Genoa. And then I do want to. So now we can do a. Pop promotion speed. How many burgers do we have here? Demography. So we have enough burgers. Do we have enough unemployed burgers? That's the question. I don't know how I figure that out. 950. That's 300. 550. 750. We have enough for this, I think. Yeah, we should have enough of this, so we don't need to do prop promotion. Sponsor a cathedral. Monthly progress towards spiritualist. Spend money. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, here's how we can see this. Lumber is relatively expensive. Get the peasants to like us more. Ooh, that's good. Or pop growth. I think I like getting the peasants to like us more. Oh no, does that give us... Oh, okay, so these two actually have other effects. It's just while it's being debated, these things happen. Just a new character of... Just a new character appears, but it doesn't tell me of what estate he'll be, which is a bit annoying. Bitty will become a town. What, for free? That seems insane, no? Do I want this to be a town? Don't really know. Control is 14. How do I see why the control is like this? So it's 58 control, but why? But why, but why, but why? Because I feel like making something a town makes it have more control. Max control is increased. So what is the current max control here? Okay, so max control is this number, I think. So I don't know why this is trending down. All these numbers are trending down. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. But yeah, I think it will increase control. But I doubt it's for free. It looks like it's for free, but I doubt it will be. More stability would be nice. Crown pubs 20% for 10 years. That seems pretty good. That'll let us build a fort, but can we afford a fort? Economy, not economy. What's the production? Building fort. Can we just not make a fort because we don't have a city? I guess. I'm surprised you can't make urban forts. That's relatively surprising to me. I guess I do promote urbanization. God, these are quite annoying. Oh, God. Oh, these all cost a lot of stability to do. That's not good. So that's not good. So we do need to crank our stability spending up just a bit. To be honest, I'm going to give myself a... It's going to give us just a bit more diplomats as well, because I feel like I do very much need them to survive. Stability is now going up a lot. You see, it's not telling me why it's decaying. I'm assuming it's because I'm in low stability. But I don't know. So I did just change a law. all gone now. And not being able to build a market here is quite annoying. I just search market. Market village. That seems pretty good. So currently we're in favor of the ruler. Yeah, so everything else is going to cost a shit ton of stability now. I don't know if that's just because we don't have enough support. I'm not entirely sure why the stability cost is so high. I guess we need 50%. Oh, wait, so you want to wait and do this to change laws. Okay, that makes sense. We will make a market village because that feels good anyway. And we probably want to do that anyway. We probably want to do that anyway. But is that not just going to give us a stab hit? I will see. Doesn't. Okay. I am going to increase the burger opinion. If we go to economy, can I see migration? Yeah, people really want to leave, so I probably do want closed borders. I feel like I'm fucking the estates up a lot with this first parliament. And so whenever in Parliament, whenever you support someone else's thing, that will reduce the opinion of the... Okay, I have no clue how the Catholic Church works. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone that negative stability. Just maybe. Why are we making so little? I guess because we're investing in stability. These guys are unhappy, but they'll be happy soon. That's just a bit late, isn't it? I'm going to restart this. Vexing to menu. Oh, I should play as an actual country so I should understand the game. But, like, come on. It's so much more fun. Why can I not get achievements? What? I am playing single player. Huh? I'm so confused. Chat, please let me get achievements. Right, let's try this again. Okay, we do have higher market access now, which is pretty more important. This is so annoying. How do you even release nations? I really don't, which is not great. Yeah, we're gonna want really the Aragonese land. Add a government reform. This probably. Autocracy, and then get rid of. Then give them an actual something like. Then, to be honest, I want the burger one. I want... innovative. I need one more thing to go towards innovative. This one probably. We are now ticking slowly towards innovative. We can't. We don't really want to assign any more. If I look at the clergy, I think it might be 25% before they join rebellion. Then. But yeah, we're not really going towards proxy or free subjects or anything at all. Which is quite annoying. Possible cabinet positions. To be honest, we're going to do this. And this to diplomatic endeavors. So profitable imports do not tend to exist. Because if you think about it, right, I think our trade advantage only lets us buy from one market. I forgot to fucking press a research. That's bad. And I'm just going to get an alliance with Saluzzo, I guess. Just because it gives us some sort of help. So we do have unprofitable buildings, which is quite annoying. Where the brewery's going. The Tools Guild is staying, because tools are quite important. The Wharf has to stay. The Weaponsmith can make money, surprisingly. I guess because of economies of scale. No. No economies of scale for some reason. I could have sworn there was economies of scale in this game. I guess not. Our loan is 3 ducats. That's ridiculous. That's completely ridiculous. Is the mason really that So does that now mean... This is what I'm trying to understand. How does the Giblins and the girls work? So do we have specific CBs or... So who the fuck am I improving relations with? Right, Aragon. Right, okay. Character death already? That's impressive at that point. I guess we should look at migration interaction. That gives a flat 1. Which I think would get a lot of people to migrate. Which might be a good idea. I mean, our current demography here does not have that many peasants. It's got a lot of peasants, but it doesn't have that many peasants. Yeah, so I want to... Cabinet Laxman there. So that'll slowly ramp up, and then we'll slowly start to get migration, which is presumably a good thing. Get very hard to get anyone else to help, which is a bit annoying. See if there was any economies of scale, but currently there isn't. So I kind of thought this would be like I'd actually be able to get a CB for people, but I guess not. We'll make him head of the cabinet because that gives us more crown power, which presumably we have a lot of right now, and it also lets us move towards centralization a lot faster. We're moving towards conciliatory. Most of these are good. We're not moving towards capital economy as much as I want to. Go towards free subjects. Our nobles will like us less. It should start to go up. Hopefully. We do have this noble revolt. But it's primarily due to lack of pop needs. Weirdly. Yes, I want to know what is the pop lead that I'm lacking. You're lacking 0 of these things. Okay. Jesus Christ. Is there no way to get more market access? Yeah, we do have quite a large issue. I guess we'll move. That's a lie. The game is lying to me. That's not how that works at all. Watch, this number will go down at the end of this month. We're actually making money from trade. No. We probably do want to get trade advantage. We've got one more trade advantage. We'd be above. We'd be above Mantua, which is actually not that great. It's a lot of money. Oh, it's because glass is so cheap, so marketplaces are so cheap to make. Okay. I guess I'll make a marketplace then. I'll max out marketplaces, I guess, so we can actually take advantage of being in the Genevan market. Then we're above Mantua. That's quite big. And then we should make a lot more money. Yes, this is what I was looking for. Stop improving relations. Can we get a guarantee yet from Aragon? No. But like, this is all I wanted. Is I wanted a alliance with Tortona because they are the ones that are at war. Whatever. Idenids we couldn't get on the side. News? I want all news. Okay, I don't think we're going to get any news. How do I clear? How do I clear it? Okay, I don't know how to clear it. I'm just going to leave it. I do kind of need them to tick up more. How do I get them to tick up faster? Next month they should be above 20, and I think that stops them rebelling. That gives us more clerics, which... to be honest, I'm trying to figure out... So Scriptorium would make books and employ clerics. And I guess we want to employ clerics. Oh, here we go. Here's how we do it. So we do cleric buildings. So it would make books. Hang on. So if I did... office and went goods, this. So that's 33 right now. Because masonry is not that expensive. So now we should start making a lot more money off trade. As this gets employed, which it should quite quickly. Why is it not being employed? Oh, we don't have enough burgers. Okay, I'm going to switch you to... Where is the one that's... Is there no... No. There's no promotion speed. Getting plus 14 to promote. So in 3 months that'll be fully stocked. And now we should have a lot more trade advantage. Yeah. Research considered unholy feels like a really bad idea. But also... Prox cast? That actually feels really good, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. This will let prosperity tick up, which I have bound to something. I don't remember what I have prosperity bound to. So our prosperity is now going up. I might pay the nobles off. Oh no. I'm going to build a Probably another marketplace, I would imagine. Because I don't have enough. No, we need to. Because we don't have enough burgers here, we want to look at making. We want to look at making something else, such as look at these buildings. A scriptorium would make a lot of money, and it would employ clerics, which might be a smart idea. Charcoal kiln would let us get what is it called? So what uses books? This is the real question. If I were to make a scriptorium, which I think I'm going to, what uses books? There are no RGOs for books, surprisingly. Okay, I don't know what uses books. I don't think it's got a way to actually show that, quite annoyingly. We are going towards centralization. So I wish I could see like what wars are currently going on or anything. Let me go to the opinion map mode. To be honest, I know what I need to do. I need to make controls, input binding, opinion. Where's opinion? Opinion, control Q. I also would like to make diplomacy shift Q, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to find diplomacy. 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 Please. Give me that diplomacy, as they often say. I can't find diplomacy. Okay, I give up. Power shift key. Control key, sorry. So the Venetians don't like them. I don't like them, obviously. Yeah. Let's get that opinion up, really. Okay, we can do a thingy. I want to look at things that if failed, aren't too bad. We'll change towards naval. That's probably pretty good. Also, urban buildings cost is also pretty good. So we can try and actually pass that. That's also probably pretty important. I might just do that one. Increase ties to neighbor. That one's also probably... That increased naval infrastructure. We go towards naval and we get development. This increases the ability of a... I'm going to do increased ties to neighbors because I feel like it's quite important right now. I'm going to ask for law change as well and go... What do I want to change? I want to change whatever the thing is. Favor the ruler. So yeah, that does that for no stability. Air religion, what do we currently have? They want me to enact the thing I already have. Oh, just same religion group, not just same religion. Why have they all changed policy? That's so annoying. I do kind of need to make the nobility like me more. But to be honest, I also want to do this. I don't know. I don't like that there's no way here to see what our current law is. So we currently have feudal, which is food production and that, which is not at all good. So I'll do that one. Oh, the issue is we want to do both, really. You know what? I'm going to shove a hard stability slider. Just so we can do both. Do we want communalism or do we want individualism? This is the real question. I can't tell. We're trending towards communalism anyway. This makes our estates like us more. Army morale and naval morale is so good, but it's so hard to get, and I feel like we just won't ever. How long will the parliament be in session for? 40 days left. We have to get 50%, I would assume. So what law do we currently have? Same religion. Which gives us stuff towards spiritualists, which isn't great. So actually we do kind of want to do this nobility one. But it does mean we need 12 stab, which is kind of hard to get. We're missing coal, we're missing beeswax, but not like a lot of coal or beeswax, just some. So I'm going to do this. It's going to give us such a bad stab hit though. Oh, and that's it. Oh, we're not passing this. just real quick. Oh, that might not have saved all my keybinds. I hope that saved all my keybinds. I didn't realize how impossible it would be to continue. Like, the nobility just stop asking for things, which in my opinion is a bit ridiculous. But, you know. I think a lot of this was saved. Or maybe not opinion. I hope that's saved before things in the parliament. I hope so. Okay, we've just gone back in time to before that happened. I'm going to pay off the nobility. I'll still just go up during the parliament. Now we can call it. Like to do that, but I don't think it's going to happen because what we really want is ask for law change. Distribution of power. Favor the ruler. And then, yeah, and then I can't afford to do any of this because just make the nobles not like me. So I'm just going to fail this. I want to get to a nice I still gain ducats. And then we can't really make another marketplace. We haven't even employed this one yet. Well, this one is fully employed. But we only have 8 burgers left. Which is not particularly grounds for, you know. Is there anyone we can eke over? Where are we? No, we need a lot. We need at least one more, basically, to get even over Mantua. And then it's just kind of miserable. So... the thing that makes the most money, but also like does this include RGOs at all? I don't think so, because like you would get 1.57 from that. But if we went to RGOs, it's about the same. We get 1.48. No one has talked in chat for a while, so I'm calling my son Salil instead of anything useful. It doesn't matter if we lose support now because we're not getting anything anyway. The weaponsmith is unprofitable? No! Yes, we need coal, really. Make a charcoal kiln. Could make a scriptorium. Scriptorium makes a shit ton of money. Like, even our RGOs do not make that much money. Yeah, we're making a... I can't afford to make them lose. This is so bad. Only nobles as you kind of just want legitimacy up so you can get the right, you can add the right cabinet actions that you want. But that's so bad. I want to get rid of that so bad, but it's 102. Yeah. Only nobility as leaders. That's got no positive, right? Yeah, we lost that stability, but we got the law changing, which is kind of all we really wanted. And I think we got the Diplo reputation for during that. So I should probably spend some more on Diplo. Yeah, 0.25 seems good. Pops in Ozili. Where is Ozili? Just some random place. Commoners are moving out of Osirian. Yeah, that makes sense. Change towards centralization. We gain development in our capital. That's just good all around. Bosa is depopulating. Why? How do I see why? So how do you see pop? So how do I see areas that are depopulating? Do I have to go to the migration map mode? So I understand that's got migration attraction, right? So we're still going towards centralization. We are going towards innovative now, quite interestingly. Probably push harder towards innovative. Oh, Bosa can no longer employ the RGOs for wine. That's annoying. Oh, I can make a building. That's quite important. So we can make the scriptorium. Yeah, we're going to make a scriptorium, I guess. Because we have burgers. We need to wait till we have 250 burgers before we can do anything about that there. We really don't have enough wheat, but I think that's just because we're in Italian. We're in an Italian market, which would do that to you. These just don't have enough population anymore. The weaponsmith is unprofitable. We know that much. So who are generate war with people? This really looks like war, which is why I'm really interested. So if I go to opinion, Uh, we're very close to getting a request guarantee from Aragon, which will just kind of let us sit happy and exist. I do want a royal marriage, I guess, with these guys. So that'll give us prestige quite nicely. Which currently we have almost none. Cash guarantee we can't do. I just want to check if I... So it would be no CB. The numbers on this screen are so small. So we're significantly weaker than the land wise. We could improve opinion. It would only matter if we get an alliance with someone. This feels very tough to get anyone to like ally with us. So I guess we'll just improve relations. So why are you still in? Like your equilibrium is now above 50%, so I don't know why you're still in this. So if I just turn noble taxes off, which doesn't really affect us that much, are you going to just stop? No. So I don't understand how to deal with this. So I don't know what to do about this, like, quote-unquote noble... If I pay them off, will they just stop? If they're above 50%, will it just stop? It's really my question. I don't understand how this works. I have to lose prestige, and it's like, there's not much I can do about that. So our cabinet minister was working against us, I guess. So we can do something much better here. Increase province control. More stability, more legitimacy. I guess encourage migration. That doesn't feel good. So it's just develop province, I guess. Sure. I don't know how to stop them. Like, they're just going up and up and up. Maybe when they're above 50%, they'll... Why are they minus 100 now? Who are they at war with? Oh, just the Portuguese. Oh, wait. So I'm just going to pay them off and hope. Hopefully. I just save. Hopefully if I go here. So this is quite bad, right? Unmuffle this fleet. Okay, well, I'm going to see if I can survive this, and if I can't, I think this campaign might just be dead, and I might have to go to Aragon and release Sardinia or something. I'm going to have to pay off. How do I raise troops? That's a real big question. Presumably I go to military and I say raise levies. Yes, they do have a navy. Quite annoyingly. Can I get someone to join my war? No. Oh, so did they just kick me out of their market because they went to war with me? Yeah. Okay, that's quite annoying. Because that means we're going to start making a lot less money. Is it only if they're the market leader? So if I go to economic actions. Yeah, because they're the market capital. I could just hop around markets. That's very funny. Okay, well, we got to try win this anyway. How come they can raise so quickly? Is this a professional army? Yes. Yes, it is. Can I merge these? Why will it not show the battle? Oh, because we lost. Okay. I don't know how I tell relative strengths. So far, I have no clue how to tell relative strengths. Also, it's so hard to tell what's going on. I don't know if that's just my graphics or what. This gives nobility satisfaction. I think I have to do this. So, like, it's so hard to tell what's going on when I'm zoomed in like this. I think because the game's just so ugly. I don't know why. Graphics. High. Why the fuck did my entire army not move there? What the fuck is going on? How do I move units? Why was everything on the right flank? Let's fucking merge the armies. Jesus Christ. Second of all, can you balance the flanks? They have 40 ships. Oh my god. That's 6k with 33. Yeah, run away. Kind of felt like there was nothing I could do there. I might play something else soon. None of these seem particularly useful. I guess low capacity and then stability investment, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna give up. I'm also gonna stop streaming and stop recording because that went horribly. But I don't think this is possible. I genuinely don't think this is possible. I don't know how on earth you would do it. Because it's like, it's not like you can get an alliance with one of the big powers because you're just not big enough. So I want to see if as Genoa you can form Sardinia. I doubt you can. I just want to check. Because if you can, that's really cool. And then I will play Genoa. Don't get me wrong, this game looks really fun. I don't understand it. I think Warfare's a bit dumb. Oh, can you not play as subjects anymore? Can't. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's me done for tonight, but